Alright friends, starting in downward facing dog. So find your downward dog on the mat. Hands are shoulders distance apart. Feet can be hip distance or feet together, depending on you. I like mine feet together. And we're going to start to settle in here by bending one knee at a time, warming up the legs, taking deep breaths through the nose. Breath out. And just feeling your body. And you're going to start to really do some spinal movements here, left and right, sending the hips to the right and to the left first. Breathe. Good. So I'm shifting my weight or my hips to the right and to the left, and then starting to now really pair it with the spine, right? So you're waving forward and back as you also send your hips to the left and to the right. So there's no right or wrong here. You're just basically feeling this yummy spinal waves at your own pace. Left and right of the hips. Trying to shift your weight left and right, feeling every part of your body. And now starting to roll your spine sideways, meaning I like your hips facing your right side, and then your hands are still in a shoulder's distance apart as you wave your spine forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Always pairing it with the breath. And then now shifting your hips by turning it to the left side. And same concept, you're going to wave your spine forward and waving it back. You can have a bend in the knees here to really get into that yummy waves, right? So we don't really normally do this like side waves, but it's really good for your obliques to really warm up your side body too. Good. Now back to your center, downward facing dog. Let's take a moment to really big breathe in together. Breath out. Good. Now we're going to bend both knees. Good. And then shift your weight to your high plank. Good. Bend the knees, shift it back. Shift forward, high plank for 5. Bend the knees, high plank 4. Shift back, bend the knees, high plank 3. Warming up the wrist, bend the knees, shift it back, and 2, high plank. Last one, bend the knees and high plank. From here, you're going to protract your shoulder blades, really hollow the upper body and squeeze the glutes down. You're going to send your right foot up, point the toes, hover it from the mat, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back, bending the knees again, and then high plank. Same thing, hollow the upper body, protract your shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes down. Left foot will point up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the foot, push back to your downward facing dog. Good. Feet together, and now we're going to start to do our 3-legged dog waves, okay? So right leg will lift up first. Breathing in, breathing out, bending the knee. Now you're going to start to open the hips, facing now the right side. Your knees are pointing up towards the sky. Point the toes first, and then flex. Point the toes, and now this time squaring the hips. You're going to send it towards your chest and wave some more. So the knees will now hover down and then back, lifting the bum up, right? Knee is still bent, and then knee to chest as you shift your weight forward. Then drop the knee, hovered from the mat, and then shift it back. Good. So arching the back as you shift back, and then hollowing the body as you shift your weight forward. Okay, so you're just doing this spinal fluid movements. Now pairing it with your breath, flowing like water here, feeling your spine fluid, breathing in and breathing it out. Keeping the knee hovered from the mat, and keep on waving the spine. Good. Last wave here, forward And back. Drop the foot down. And doing that on the other side. Left leg will lift up. Breathe in. Bend the knee. Exhale. Now open the hips facing the left side. Stack your hip joints. Breathing in. Push yourself up. And exhaling, flex the foot. So pointing the toes. And then flexing the foot. Keep on going. And now squaring the hips, knee to chest. Send it as high as you can. Good. Now dropping that knee, hovered from the mat, sending it back, arching the back. Good. Now knee to chest, hollow the body. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, drop the knee, hovered from the mat, and arching the back. Same thing. You're just finding now your fluid movement here. Imagine like you're flowing like yummy water. Good. Now drop the foot down. Drop to your knees. Good. All right. Now we're on a tabletop. Untuck the toes. And we're going to rest for a little bit in child's pose. Wiggle your body in child's pose. Drop the crown of your head, or your forehead rather, onto the mat. Interlace your fingers behind. I like my index finger out. Inhaling as you point the index fingers up towards the sky. Straightening the elbows. Breathing in. Stay here to breathe out. Breathe in. Open up some more. The shoulders pointed up towards the sky. Exhale. Shift it more. Really feel your shoulders now. Good. Release your hands. Slide it in front of you, finding your child's pose. Stretch your arms completely forward. Your elbows are now up from the mat. Okay, you're going to inhaling, sliding your face forward, hovered from the mat, and then you're going to come up to your upward facing dog. Good. Back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Push back. Downward facing dog. Feet together. Preparing for the right leg up. Okay, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Knee to your chest. Breathe out. Drop the knee right to your right wrist. And then lift it up. And now to the left wrist. And lift it up. Good. Again, right wrist. Lift it up. Left wrist. Twisting the body. Lift it up. And send it back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Left leg will lift up. Breathe in. Knee to chest. Lift it high. Hollow the body. And drag it down to your left wrist. Lift it up. Knee to chest. And then to the right wrist. Still hovered from the mat. Inhale up. Exhale to the left wrist. Inhale up. Exhale to the right wrist. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Good. Right leg will lift up. Breathe in. We're going to flow some more here. Inhaling and exhaling here to the knee to chest. Slide it outside of your left hand. Fall in triangle. Left hand will sweep all the way up. Breathe in. And then you're going to pivot the back heel down. And then exhaling here, you can either cactus the arm and bend the front knee. Good. Inhale, stretch both arms and legs. And then exhale to cactus and bend the knee. Beautiful. Inhale. And then exhale. Left palm will drop down to that downward dog position. Right foot will now slide down in between your hand and feet. This is going to depend on how mobile you are with your internal rotation with that right leg, or in line with your hips. Shifting your weight forward, so you're coming to the tippy toes now of that back foot. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to come to your push-up or chaturanga, bending the elbows just a little bit, and then lift up. Good. Inhale. Knee to chest. Exhale, you're going to send it all the way to your three-legged dog. And then rolling your spine, rounding the back forward to high plank, lifted leg. Good. From here, you're going to really dip your hips down to your upward facing dog. Back bend. Good. And then crossing that foot to the opposite side. Good. You're gonna find your wild thing here. So you could sit down if you like. Otherwise, you could lift the hips all the way up by breathing in. Right hand reaches up and over the head, dropping it down, back bending. And welcome to your wild thing. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhaling, preparing now to drop the hand down. So now you're going to really send your hips down and dropping the right hand down. Good. Twisting your body, right knee towards your chest. Step it outside of the right hand. Good job. Lizard lunge. Drop the back knee. And then you're going to start to straighten the front knee and bending the knee back and forth. Good. Inhaling forward. Exhaling, shifting back. Inhale forward. Exhaling, shifting back. You could lift the toes if you like. Good. If you shift back, right? Low lunge or lizard lunge. And half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Anjaneyasana, Ardha Hanumanasana. Beautiful. Okay, from here, now we're going to pivot to the other side in our Skandasana or side lunge. So lifting that back knee up, you're going to come into your Skandasana facing the left side now of your mat, right? Side lunge. Hands in a prayer position. You're going to reach all the way up. You're going to push your knee out with that right shoulder. Inhaling, stretching your arms, and exhaling, you're going to dip your torso down to bind behind you. Good. Now inhale, drop the hands down, stretch your elbows if you can, and then exhaling, release the bind. Good. Drop the hands in front and you're going to switch Skandasana side. Support with a hand. Good. From here, you're going to do the same thing. Open up and reach as far as you can. Left knee will be out. Push it out with the shoulder. Look up. And then exhale to bind. Drop the hands and arms, straightening the elbows. You can either point the toes if that feels good or toes up, depending on how you're feeling right now. One more breath cycle here, breathing in and breathing out, release the bind. Good. Facing now the other side of the mat. Good. Coming into our pyramid shape. Straighten both knees, planting both palms down. And then we're going to do it again, what we did on the other side. When you're ready, we're going to come to our three-legged dog, sliding that left foot all the way up. Breathing in. Breathing out, knee to your chest. Good. Now you're going to twist again. Tap the right wrist and lift it up. Okay, we're going to change it up a little bit. Drop it outside of the left hand. Good. And then knee to chest. Okay, good. Drop it outside so you get used to it. And then knee to chest. From here, three-legged dog, kick it all the way up. Stretch. Ooh, elongate your body, your muscles, everything, or rather bones. Exhale. Knee to chest. Slide it outside of your right hand. Fallen triangle. Right hand sweeps all the way up. Breathe in and exhale. Pivot the back heel down. And then inhale. Exhale. Whew. Cactus and bend the knee. Inhale. Stretch and bend. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to do last one. Inhale. And then exhale. Whew. Drop the right hand down. Good. Now square your hips, right? Both hip joints facing down. Sliding that left foot in line with your hips. Good. Shifting your weight forward. Shoulders going to pass your wrist. Breathe in. Preparing for that chaturanga. Whew. Bending the elbows. Inhale. Lift up. Good. Inhale again. Knee to chest. Whew. Exhale. Lift it all the way up. Three-legged dog. Good. Inhale. Big breath. Exhale. Knee to chest. Step it outside of the left hand. Good. Drop the back knee down. Whew. And shift your weight back. Straighten the front knee. And toes are up. Good. Repeating that movement. Bending the front knee. Low lunge. Half splits. Again. Anjaneyasana. Ardha Hanumanasana. Breathing in and out. Good. Now we're gonna add in, okay? See if you could like shift back and drop the elbows down. Beautiful. From here, you're going to maybe come into your prayer position and just really stretch that leg. Now, I want you to kind of crawl your fingertips in front as much as you can stretch it, and then drop as much as you can drop. Whew, you should feel this in that left leg, super intense, and also the inner thigh. Good. Shifting your weight forward. From here, you're going to really drop your you're going to kick your left leg back by dropping also your elbow simultaneously down. Good. Did you get that? And then you're coming to your Sphinx pose. Good. If you're not, you want to do it again. You're going to lift your hips up, right? Curl the toes under, and then lift your knees up, right? Feet together, and then left leg up. Knee to chest, hollow the body. Step it outside of the left hand. Good. So same thing, right? From here, you're going to lift the elbows up. Good job. And then you're going to do that same thing, dropping the forearms down or elbows, and then kick it back. Forearm plank, drop the hips, Sphinx pose. Good. Untuck the back toes. We're going to do some yummy twists. Okay? So have your hands out to a T-shaped position, left foot up, lift the knee and thighs from the mat. You're going to curl or tap the right hand with the toes. Doesn't have to tap, but you're aiming for that. Good. And then now you're really dipping that right shoulder down to really open up that way. Left hand sweeps up. Breathe in. Breathe out here. Good. Drop to a T shape again, and then back to your center. Good. We're going to do that on the other side. Right foot up, lift the thigh up, and then cross it to the other side. Try to aim for that hand tapping. Inhale, right hand lifts up. Exhale, you could open the knee out as much as you can with the hand. Good. One more breath cycle here. Breathe in. Ooh, breathing out back to your T-shaped center. Beautiful job. Okay, from here you're going to come to your fingertips in front, and then slowly coming closer towards your torso to lift your hands up, finding your seal pose, right? It's going to depend on where you're comfortable with your back bend. So adjust accordingly where you're at with your back bend. We're holding, breathing. You could either close your eyes to feel it. Really press the tops of your feet down. Your thighs are rooted firmly down. You're squeezing your butt cheeks together for 5, 4. Strong legs. 3, 2, and 1. Hands, plant your palms down, curl the toes under, and you're going to lift yourself up to your upward facing dog. Good job. Push back. Downward facing dog. Now we're going to flow some more. Right leg will lift up. Feet together first. Breathing in. Exhaling, knee to chest, right? And then drop it down now. You're going to really drop it down. Left leg up. Both toes are up. You're going to drop your chest and chin down. You know, I love this position. And then push all the way up. And then step the left foot back. Drop it, and then step the right leg. Good. Push back. Downward facing dog. I'm going to give you different options. Left leg will lift up. Breathe in. Ooh, exhale, knee to your chest. Drop it down. Toes are up still. Lift the toes up. The right toes. Good. Drop the chest and chin. Kick the leg up. And then push up yourself back to that shape. Good. Drop that right foot down. Step the left leg back. High plank and downward facing dog. Good job. Roll your spine for 3 waves. 4, 3. Breathe. 4, 2. 4, 1. Good job. Now, as you roll or wave back, you're going to drop your forearms down towards your midline. Good. You're going to come to your dolphin shape. So feet will walk towards your elbows, right? And then look back to your toes. Good. Either your heels are lifted or not. It doesn't really matter. Feet are together. You're going to lift the right leg all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to chest, lift it high, and you're gonna tap that upper arm, woo, and then kick it back. Good. Inhale. Exhale to tap. 4, 3. Lift up. 4, 2. Inhale up. Exhale to tap. 1 and drop to dolphin. Good. Left leg will lift up, breathing in. Exhale, knee to chest, lift it high so you can tap the arm easy. 4, 3. Lift it up. Inhale. Exhale to tap. 2. Good. Inhale. Exhale for 1 and drop. Now this time, you're going to do taps, okay? So from dolphin, tap the right arm with the right knee and then dolphin. Tap the left arm and then with the left and then dolphin. Okay, switches. Right and left. Right and left. I know your arms are burning, and then push yourself all the way up, downward facing dog. Lift the elbows up. Good. You're a shorter distance with your down dog. Good job. I want you to open your feet as wide as your mat. Good. You're going to have your thumbs and index finger to touch, to like forming that triangle shape with your index and thumbs. Good. From there, you're going to let go of that left hand. You're going to do some twist. You're going to grab the right ankle and then look to the right side. Twist your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Twist some more. Back to center. Touch your thumbs and index. Inhale. Push back. And then exhale to twist to the other side. Grab the left ankle with the right hand. Look up. One more cycle with your breath. Breathing in. Breathing out here. And back to your center. Good. From here, you're gonna drop again the forearms down, okay? So one forearm at a time, it doesn't really matter. And then coming into your dolphin shape or dolphin pose. Good. Now we're gonna try to do our baby Bakasana or baby crow. So right knee will now tap. And then maybe you could test yourself if you could tap the other, right? If it doesn't reach, that's okay. What I did, so again, left knee, right? And then you could drop the toes and then crawl the other and then do it here, okay? You're going to lift or shift forward, nose in between your thumbs or your index finger, and then you're going to march by lifting one toes at a time. This is a great way to build strength. Otherwise, if you can do it with me, directly from dolphin. Hang on, my hair is all over with the wind. It wasn't windy earlier. Coming to your dolphin, right? Now we're going to see if we could tap, right? Tap one knee first and then lift to the other. And welcome to your baby crow pose. If you made it here, okay? Hold as much as you can. If not, you could actually just drop the toes this way, curled under, and hold it here. And this is gonna build strength. All right? And then release. We're gonna sit down. Coming to my favorite, Bakasana or butterfly pose. You can grab your ankles with your hands, straighten your back, flatten, feeling that somebody's pulling the crown of your head from you. Inhale. Exhale to fold all the way down. Ooh, so good. And now from here, you could drop the forearms as you flutter your butterfly wings. Knees are going all the way up and down. Flutter, flutter. And then if that feels good for you, you can stretch all the way your arms in front. Okay, we're gonna end in a strong pose. But we're gonna end in down, okay? So from here, your butterfly, I want you to grab your heels with both hands. From here, you're going to get into your boat pose, but in a wide stance, okay? You could do it one leg at a time, or if you're up for that challenge, you could do it with me. Inhale. Good. Exhale, finding that balance, holding, you're scooping your belly, strong core here. You feel every part of your body working. And you're gonna slowly release the legs with control all the way down. You could do it with the hands or without the hands if you like that challenge. Good. And we're gonna end in happy baby pose. Supine position. Ooh. and grabbing your heels, or it doesn't really matter, your big toes, the outside of your feet. Start to rock your happy baby pose left and right. Or if you're up for that bind, you can do it with me. You're gonna have your hands or arms inside. You're gonna wrap it out of that shin and then grabbing inside of the arch. So your toes are now out. You grab the arch and then rock it. Favorite version of the happy baby. Press the lumbar down. And when that feels good enough, you could just rest and relax in your Savasana. Thank you so much, guys, for practicing with me. And I hope to see you again on my next one. Bye!